MashaAllah, close to nature. Check that out. MashaAllah. MashaAllah, beautiful. Khush Amdeed Bakhair Ali. Welcome to World Class Discussions for Overseas Pakistanis. Today I am in the village of Mallah as we go over another bump. Irfan is my guide and pilot at the steering wheel, which his hands are in the wrong position. And mind you, his feet are in the wrong position as well, but that's a different story for a different day. So we are in one of the 127 villages of the Chach Valley. So when our elders left these places in the 1960s, and the road's completely bumpy, so the camera is bouncing up and down. Could you just imagine, could you imagine in the 1940s, 50s and 60s what these streets would have been like? The conditions from which lots of single men primarily would have been leaving for the United Kingdom. There was a massive recruitment campaign in villages like this to take the cream of the cream, that is, take the strong young men who were physically fit, mentally fit as well, to come and help rebuild Britain after the Second World War. Many of them would have sold their land, sold their houses, borrowed thousands and thousands of rupees possibly to fund their trips to the United Kingdom. And for that matter, to many other countries in Western Europe and in the Western world as well. And it would have been very much agricultural Pakistan. A beautiful part of village Mallah. As we turn a right, as we've come out to the main road, sometimes known as Shadi Khan Mallah Vaisar Road, that direction is my favourite village of Vaisar. And this road, I've jumped in with Salim Bhai in his vehicle, air conditioned, totally cool. So I've come from the 45-degree heat to -2 or 3. And look at that, an old Ganga. So now we are heading towards Gondal, and this is the Mallah Adda. All these years ago, once again, it was very plain. There was fields to the left, to the right, with lots of potatoes and just wheat and corn. And a very famous van in the village. So this is the town centre, often known as the Adda. When I was here, again, very plain. Now look, we have Masjid Tuba on the right hand side, and I believe Mushtaq Baijan's place on the left hand side, who now lives in Bradford in West Yorkshire. And all this now, there's lots of restaurants, there's lots of little cafes. And there it is on the left, Habla Bainakum Lam Yatid, better known as Habib Bank Limited. And there is Jangir, if you're watching, Mamu's Allied School, Jangir if you're watching from Bradford. And the Malik family of this village have built a great market on the right hand side, very much established. And there's Saftar Lala on the left hand side. So now look, it's just picking up as we head through the Adda towards Formali. Pakistan, and welcome to World Class Discussions for Overseas Pakistanis. My name is Javed Khan, and currently I am in the village of Mallah, and it's so serene and it's so quiet. Just have a look at this. Oh. As I just bumped my head on the tree, it's just so quiet. You can hear the birds chirping away. And here's a silly cow with lots of cow pat. The cow does not speak English. And a date tree just like randomly sits in the middle of the garden. And with the chicken hooked. And I remember these doors when I was a nipper in these houses. And this is where the animals stay overnight. And there's the machine chopper. And look, this girder has been here for about 35 years and it is still solid. And on the front of the home is the guest house. And check this door. Wow. Hope you're enjoying the trip. So please subscribe, like and share. Be blessed and have a wonderful day. It's night time in Mallah and I've just been to my uncle's house, my eldest uncle Sadiq Lala, and let's just go over another bump before I trip over. It's my father's first cousin. He's considered to be the family elder, a guy who makes many decisions for the family. He's also a businessman. He's an agriculturalist. How do you say that? Agriculturalist. He's very senior in agriculture. And this is my other uncle's house, Feroz Khan Lala, who's recently doing a lot of maintenance. And mashallah, they have now developed the front side of the home. There's also bare land in front of the house. And you can hear the crickets wheezing away. I've tripped up about 15 times so far because it's very dark. So I have found a little bit of light in the streets of Mallah, and currently I'm going through a very narrow street, and as I say that, the light disappears again. So I'm not sure what you call this street, what you call this Mallat, but I know that the Kajuru Jumat is behind me. Now look, I'm walking over various bumps. I think I've tripped up so many times. Oh, and the smell of the gutter, the Nigh is overwhelming. And if you eat too much food, you probably won't fit through this street as well, but it goes straight on as there's a little cat in front of me. Come on, kitty, move on. Oh, there he goes, he's run away. So, oops, I just navigate these bumps, all sorts of bumps here. There you can see, look, the street gets fairly narrow once again. Look, you can see some of the doors and some of the gates. And most of the people are really friendly, as I nearly trip up again. But some can get offended as well. Very sparky. Hey up, it's the Bradfordians. Shehzad Bilal Wakas. And the beautiful Zabit Khan Lalan family as we just go past the house at night. And we have Lohan Nora Bijlish there. As the car goes past me, I can see where I'm going all of a sudden. And I am about to turn left towards Ziya ul Ulum, Madrasa Ziya ul Ulum. And is a British overseas Pakistani not scared walking through a village? Hold that for a thought. Well, a person's thoughts lead to their feelings, which lead to their actions, which ultimately lead to results. So fear, or a false emotion appearing real, F-E-A-R, are emotions. The actual definition of a fear is physical pain, the anticipation of physical pain. So in the moment, there is no pain, and pain is always in the future. So it's unlikely to arrive if we learn how to control our thoughts. And as we learn to control our thoughts, we will get into the light. And I am about to visit my cousin, Maulana Ihsan al-Haq, at this place here. And Umar Khitab, if you are watching from Bradford, this is your field. At night time,